You're welcome to another exciting edition of the Futbol D'Moore Podcast, and we're back and ready to talk football. I've got SMG in the studio with me. SMG, looks like it's just you and I today, so let's talk football. The big news, everybody's talking about it. Maybe because Arsenal they involved, They lost to Aston Villa, the draw against Chelsea, injury worries. And people are starting to say, nah, so them they do. That, okay, we don't enter December. It's about time for...
Behold, Arsenal is coming.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, let's begin from there. Is there a reason to worry? Are we going to see same of same from what you're seeing?
Let's talk football. You understand? I hope Arteta knows how to manage the emotion of his players, because that's going to go a long way if it's going to be more of the same like they've been doing for the past 3 seasons.
Okay.
One thing I've noticed that stood out for me is this. When these things happen, the squad tends to get overly emotional about results. I mean, you've played 3 months of not losing. That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
So you losing a game, irrespective how you lost it, maybe they scored you 90 minutes plus or whatever, I know. But the coach should be able to manage that emotion. And for me, that's going to determine how well their season turns out. You understand? Because if you see the goal, you need to see their reaction to it. They were all trashing. It was almost like they already lost the league. But no, you people are still 2 points ahead of the person in second.
But Arteta self-talk, he said that if anybody is expecting Arsenal to be like 10 points ahead at some point during the season, he said, Mokuno look like that the Premier League is competitive.
So I guess that's him trying to manage their emotions. Those players should not feel like, they fucked up because they lost just the one game.
But how big of a match will their Champions League tie be? After losing, can they get back?
I think it's going to be a big game for them, because for starters, for their confidence, it's going to help them regain some form of confidence. Like, okay, guys, we've been doing this for 10 games, 12 games. Okay, we lost 1 game. Let's go back to that feeling. You understand? So this match, this is a Champions League game, it has a whole lot riding on it. Apart from the fact that they really need to qualify automatically. I mean, it's going to save them a couple of games. You understand? But apart from that, they also really need to get the feeling of winning back. So I feel they are going to go all out in this. Sure, you understand?
Okay, we wait to see how it all pans out for Arsenal. Now, it seems like for Arsenal, 1 match, 1 injury. 1 match, 1 injury. And if anybody is not getting injured, somebody is falling sick, somebody is ill.
Really? I don't know what's going on with that Arsenal squad.
Training routine?
It's been like that since forever. Even as far back as when Arsene Wenger was there. There's a point they get to in the season, they just keep having these key injuries. And when this season started, one of the things that was a key plus for me that Arsenal did was they actually added a whole lot of depth to their squad.
But the depth now don't get you.
Now even the depth is getting stretched. You understand? So one way or the other, I think they just need to work on the injury crisis they are always having. It always almost seems like it usually end their season.
Is it? Do you think it's about their training routine? Because Arteta was speaking, earlier during the week, and he said, "Look, it's not about training routine. That they are playing so many matches, but not be only Arsenal."
No, it's not only Arsenal. You're a big team. You're expected to be in the biggest competition. So for sure, you are going to play many matches. At least on average, you play 60. If you are in the Champions League, you play 38 league games, you play 2 cup competitions. You understand? So you are looking at average 55, 60 games. So that should not even be, you are already aware of that as the coach. Your own plan now is trying to manage your squad as much as you can. But having said that too, I can vis-a-vis say maybe some of the fault is actually on the players too. Because players also need to manage themselves better. We don't know what these guys do off the football pitch. We don't know how you understand. But because I mean every other time this guy, but kudos to him, kudos to them this season. They've had some key injuries and they've coped well. I mean Odegaard was not playing for months.
Yes.
I mean Eze was turning up, you understand. Before Saliba joined Gabriel, they were coping well without him. But remember we had a discussion about them missing these players. Even though the depth will do a good job of managing till they come back, but it's not going to be like, you understand. And obviously we are seeing results, we are seeing evidences of that in their results. So
now let's move to Liverpool. Everyone is talking about Liverpool versus Mohamed Salah, or Salah versus Liverpool. they played the Champions League without Salah. They defeated Inter Milan. But that interview after that 3-0 draw with Leeds United has, been the talking point.
Yeah.
Even Jamie Carragher will come insult and still later apologize, for giving his 2 cents about the whole thing. Where do you sit in all of this?
I'm going to be an hypocrite if I side with Mohamed Salah on this, because
really?
I remember when Ronaldo put the same stunt with us, I was so vehemently against him. So me siding with Salah now is just going to make me totally an hypocrite, because at the end of the day, it is the coach that decides the team.
Who plays and who doesn't?
It is his job. It is his prerogative. No matter how you feel or how it makes you feel, that is you. You have to manage your emotion. You understand? However, having said that, we need to also point out the fact that I think the coach has actually not communicated properly with Salah.
Is it an issue of communication?
I think it is.
Because I was listening to Thierry Henry, and it was like there was a season at Barca when they had just won a treble.
Yep.
Then the next season he wasn't playing so well.
Yeah.
He got benched. Just the same way Salah is being benched.
Yeah.
He said, for the sake of the team, he didn't speak to the press. But he went to Guardiola and was like, let's sit down, let's talk. What exactly is the issue? Why am I not playing? So I feel like Salah was selfish.
Yeah.
He didn't think about the team.
He
didn't think about the effect of such an interview
on the squad. Yeah, he did not.
So
maybe he should have gone to the coach first before going to the interview. Either way, or maybe the coach should have told him that, guy, you are going to sit out a couple of games, because I feel we have to play a different type of way to get some results that we need, because it was already turning out very bad for Liverpool. All of a sudden they were losing games upon games. But the reason I feel like Salah felt hard done by was because they kind of seemed to zoomed in on him.
Yeah, more like,
you understand? It was a team of 11 players, but it was just, everybody was talking about Salah's bad performance. Nobody was talking about Dakake's having rotten performances. Nobody was talking about McAllister. In fact, they are not even talking as much as Isak not scoring, you understand? So I guess all of those emotions just kind of got to this guy. And let's be honest, Salah has really done a lot to this Liverpool team.
You don't try for them.
I mean, I can't wait for them.
I guess that's why he's angry.
I guess that's why he's angry. You understand? And like for that, I think I cannot hold him totally culpable for that. They should have respected him more in that team. The singular issue I had with Ronaldo during his time was, I mean, if it was that first Manchester United team, I would have felt that, okay, they should have respected him more. But you are just coming back. You had one good season, and then you feel like you can tell everybody anything to do. We've actually not won anything. You understand? But in Salah's case, it's a totally different thing. This guy has won everything with 2 people. 2 leagues, Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup. He's won the best player in the league. You understand? So this guy deserves some form of respect. If it's just to call him like, dude, okay, you can even use the AFCON as an excuse. Okay, guy, the AFCON is coming. We want to start to prep the team to play without you. You understand? For a couple of months. But they didn't do all of that. So the guy was just thinking anything and everything he could have think about, and he was just coming to the press. You can imagine Piers Morgan is already saying, I think an interview is going to
Okay, we went to see how it all pans out. All through the week, there have been story don't they, linking Salah with a move to Saudi Arabia. Some are saying shock move to Real Madrid and all. But we'll have to wait for some few weeks. By January, we'll see how it goes.
Personally, I feel his next destination will be Saudi Arabia.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah. Now, let's move to the blue half of it now. SMG. What exactly
is so unfortunate that title is here today. I would have loved him to be here.
What exactly is wrong with Chelsea? Manager or the players? Because excuse no day. Atalanta, they do give away.
Everybody is beating
for Syria, yeah. And they reach Chelsea turn.
The Pico.
They use one collect two.
The pick.
So what exactly is the problem?
Really, I feel Chelsea fans generally, they really need to manage their expectations.
Really?
For starters, that's why I need to draw me to them. I think they won a couple of trophies, and it's actually going to their head. You understand? This squad is actually not a complete squad. Just
you think so? There's plenty players.
You know, there's a different thing for you to sign a lot of players. It's a different thing for a lot of players to be able to play consistently. You understand? Okay. So yes, they have the players, but they are always expecting too much from their players.
Come on, if your club win Club World Cup, champions of, you go expect now. You can't fault them.
That's the problem. That expectation now is what they should manage. That's what I'm saying. You understand? Don't worry. On a normal level, Atlanta is actually not a small team to play. They
They're just sack coach now. I mean,
I guess they are getting back to their groove, and Chelsea helped them along the way. Wow. You understand? But really, for me, I don't really think I can put my finger on one thing that is wrong. They actually have a good coach. They have good players. Yes, you understand?
You think Maresca is not having selection problems?
I said there was a day we were saying on the podcast that I feel like one of the issue Maresca has presently is because he has way too many players.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes it can be confusing because you have all these players, they are pretty good players, and they want to play. So now you cannot sit one player out for 3 games. He's already annoyed. You understand? So you keep chopping and changing personnel, trying to let me give this one play time, let me give that one play time. So at the end of the day, there will be no redeem for each player to be like, okay, I'm in my zone now, let me play for 10 games. So it would one way or the other be affecting their performance. So I'm very sure about that. And in his own case now, Maresca, I feel like he needs to get his act together because in a couple of games can just take the season away from you. I mean, look at them now. They were somewhere at 6th before yesterday. Now they are outside that qualification. That's more games for them. You understand? I hope they will be able to get back in there anyways. But really, they just need to go back to the drawing board. Something I noticed is this. It happens to both London clubs. It happens to Chelsea. It happened to Arsenal. I think they played a couple of high-profile games, which they won, but that took a whole lot out of them.
Yeah.
So from the draw they had, it's just been wretched results after wretched for both Chelsea and Arsenal. So they just need to go back to the drawing board, go back to what they have been doing, and get some win on board. I mean, I hope they don't. As a Manchester United fan, you understand. The more the merrier.
Now let's talk about your club. Let's talk about your club, Manchester United. You guys had a party on Monday. You defeated
not just Wolves, Jai.
Not just Wolves. You don't say not draw. If I don't sweet.
One way or the other, those bastards the game. They got a goal from us.
I tell you that day. So basically, are you guys back?
Back, Ike. We never back, go. We never back.
You guys scored against Wolves.
We scored 4.
When was the last time you guys?
That was the second time.
Una don't come back.
That was the second time this is right.
That's the sign that you guys are back. Your signings are scoring and all.
On a serious note, I'm not going to use Wolves as a yardstick to judge how far we've come.
Premier League club, they be.
See, those guys are in competition with Derby to be the
club. Biggest striker in the Belgian
League.
They have the biggest striker in the Belgian League last season.
Tolu.
Yes. No, the fights are there.
Sorry, no disrespect to Tolu Arokodare, but Tolu, seriously.
He's going to AFCON.
Okay, we'll see. But for me, as a Manchester United fan, yes, we had a good game.
Yeah.
Especially considering just before halftime and then coming out in the second half to score 3 good goals, you understand? It was good, it was nice to see. But I won't base how far we've come on just the match. Now, this is what I'm going to base how far we've come on. Over the next 3 weeks, Manchester United are going to play teams from, say, 3rd downwards. We'll play Wolves again. We'll play Bournemouth. We'll play pretty average teams that we should help.
No average, Chelsea.
You understand? I mean, they are like in 13th now. I know them. Yeah, I know Real and But I'm just saying, on face value, these are pretty soft games for Manchester United.
You guys should win.
Yes, that we should win. You understand? Yeah. So between now and 31st of this year, yes, we would know how far Manchester United have actually come. Because I have one personal issue with them.
Okay.
You can't predict Man U. They are consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, that's why it is football. Anything can happen.
I mean, Arsenal went 3 months without losing a game of football.
It's time to bring Arsenal into the conversation.
Okay.
It's
a very huge jump, Abi.
It's too much. Use an Aston Villa.
They are in 3rd for crying out loud. They played 7 games. So to a certain level, you should be able to predict your team. That, okay, my team will give me this performance.
But you can predict the one that you guys will not win now.
The one I can predict now is that Manchester United will be inconsistent.
Okay.
You understand?
Is a Manchester United?
Yes.
I know
you understand? I'm saying it. I won't come here to lie to the fans or give you false hope. I don't do that. we don't know the teams that will turn up per time. Ordinarily, this season we've dropped some points we should not have dropped. We did it against Tottenham, we did it against Nottingham, we did it against Everton. They had one player down for crying out loud. So you just don't know what happens in the next coming games. But over this stretch, for me, it's going to be a very nice litmus paper test for Amorim and to judge him on how far.
All right, before we end the show, there's no way we'll not talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Come on, we're a few days away from the AFCON. Stanley Nwabali, where all of una they shout, may not be at the AFCON. His coach keeps saying the guy needs a surgery. Baba keeps saying I will recover before AFCON.
See, at this point, me personally, I'm fed up of talking
about I mentioned the other things with Francis Uzo, Maduka Okoye, Amas Obasoge, and I think Adebayo or something.
They might probably take for me, I think they will take Francis Uzo, and then they'll probably take that fine boy that all these ladies are always tripping for.
Yeah. With
them, you understand? So whether he comes or not, really, I'm really fed up with the Super Eagles, to be honest. This AFCON.
Be patriotic.
Leave patriotism.
Go and check Nigeria's history.
Our administrators, they are not patriotic.
Wait now.
Where my patriotism?
For every time Nigerians write off
the more the merrier. So let us write them off.
They always go to AFCON.
Yeah. So guys, let's write them off.
We wrote them off. They almost won.
Let's write them off more.
Yes. In 2013, when they were playing Ivory Coast at the knockout stage, we were busy booking flight tickets for them to come back immediately after that match.
You understand? They went all the way.
They went all the way.
So guy, let's just do copy and paste. Let us write them off the more. You understand? Let's write them off the more. Because for me, I'm fed up with these guys. Literally, it's just sometimes too much to take. You just keep talking, no change. People will go online, they will post. This guy will just do whatever it is they want to do. No feedback, no communication. It took them how long to drop the squad? They haven't even dropped it yet.
Newsflash, you'll be playing Uganda at the AFCON. Uganda don't day Morocco like this.
Just imagine.
I just said I chip down on it. See, the list will come out. I don't know why a lot of Nigerians are worried about the list. The only surprise we'll see, mark it, keep it, is probably an Ebenezer Akinsomero, that Pisa guy that is on loan from Inter. Now the only surprise. Because right now, we need somebody that can play that creative role. We cannot totally depend on Alex Iwobi.
It's totally
so basically, Ebenezer will sneak in. Now the only thing, aside that, same of saying we'll go to the AFCON.
So
I said it before that if we get to the semi-final, please give Eric Chell a new contract. If we get to the semi-final and we are owing him 3 months
already.
Yes, and he has not said anything.
Okay, make I just drink water for the matter, beg.
We are owing him 3 months. So wait to see.
So what are we talking about? Why then are we now always
we need to have all this crisis, so we'll have a very good AFCON. That's how we do.
Okay, that's the modus operandi with us.
Anytime we get it.
Okay, guys, more crisis. Make one person break leg again. Delay, no first come for the first 2 match. Can't join them later.
No, don't go that far. Anyways, we have to call it a day on the Futbol D'Moore podcast. We'll see you guys some other time. Keep watching football.
Peace.